Alright, look, this is how we gonna do this. I'm gonna take the top 10 currently ranked players in Blue Lock right now as of chapter 213. So the ranking is updated in like 204 or some shit like that. I'm gonna take these top 10, right? And then I'm gonna add Shido because Shido hasn't played yet. But we all know his abilities are top 5, arguably top 3. And his pure scoring ability is genuinely the best in Blue Lock. So I'm gonna take these 11 and basically rank them on how close they are to New Gen 11 level right now as of chapter 213. Out of everyone in the top 10 plus Shido, the furthest away from New Gen 11 is obviously Yukimiya. Now, I've never met anyone who likes Yukimiya or would even try to defend him at all, but I don't think there's really an argument to even be made for him. He's like, out of everyone on that list, plus Shido, he's easily the furthest from New Gen 11. I don't even know his weapon is. Like, what does he even do? He just plays soccer. He's pretty fast. I guess he's kind of even all of it. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. But he's just so, like, he doesn't stand out at all. He's not that good, to be honest. I think he only has an offer because Isagi gave him a free fucking goal. Someone is gonna be mad at this, but next is Kunigami. Now I think Kunigami is like generally not that special. He doesn't stand out much. His weapon is his shooting and his physicality, and I mean there's a lot of other players that have the same physicality as him. So I don't really see him like fitting in with the New Gen 11 kinda, because they're supposed to be like kind of like a super thing, you know, like Kuriko's Generation of Miracles kind of thing. And he also got his only goal from Isagi, so like I don't really think that he's capable of doing it on his own against New Gen 11 or being on that level yet as of right now, obviously. Next has to be Gagamaru, and I hate to do this, but I don't even know if a goalie can be New Gen 11. Like obviously I think they can because the position is so unique, you know, but like I don't know, bro. Gagamaru is an amazing goalie, but we haven't really seen many other goalies in this series at all, so we don't know how he stacks up against other goalies on New Gen 11 level, if there even is a goalie in New Gen 11, which I'm sure there is, because it's New Gen 11, it's supposed to be like one of every position, I'm assuming? I don't really know. Now, I don't know if this is how it actually is or not, but I'm assuming the New Gen 11 would be the best New Gen or up-and-coming player in each of the 11 positions on the field at one time. And in this case, we'd have to see how Gagamaru stacks up against a New Gen 11 goalkeeper. I really hate to put this sexy demon so low, but next has to be Chigiri. His weapon, his speed, is really like only valuable when it can be pulled out by the team around him. He has to have good teammates and a good support cast, or a good supporting cast, or he has to be the good supporting cast to his good teammates to make his value really shine on a team. I don't think you could put Chigiri in the center of a team unless his supporting cast is just absolutely incredible, feeding him the perfect passes at the perfect time. So that's why he's so low, because his weapon is just so niche. Yeah, speed is incredibly important because you're always running up and down trying to race to get the ball, obviously, but you're not just running for the ball blindly. You have to position well, you have to pass well, you have to get your timing right. That's why you need a good supporting cast if speed is your only weapon, and I don't see Chigiri doing anything as the center of a team. Next is the all-arounder himself, Rail. And I don't think there's like any drawbacks to Rail at all. I think the only reason he's this low is just that people above him are just closer to New Gen. And when I say closer to New Gen, I mean I'm like sort of comparing them like how they would do against Kaiser or Lorenzo or Itoshi Sai, obviously not Rin. I think that Rail has one of the greatest weapons in Blue Lock, being able to copy other people's abilities at 99% as of right now. And if he can copy it to 100 or even past 100, bro, if he could copy it to 101 even percent, if he could copy it to 105%, 110%, bro, Rail would become easily top 3 in Blue Lock. But that's so overpowered. He's just not on that level yet, unfortunately, so he has to be this low. But I still do love Rail, and I think he's a great player. And he has the potential to be the best, easily. Alright, Bachara is next, and I do think that he could be higher, like easily. His weapon is amazing, and his dribbling with the new style he got from Lavinio, bro, Bachara is like crazy right now. But before Bachara can go higher, I need to see how he can play up against the New Gen 11 player, Itoshi Sai, Kaiser, or Longneck. I need to see how he plays against them, how his dribbling is against them, because yeah, his dribbling is amazing against the Blue Lock players and the defenders, but we haven't really seen how it would be against a New Gen 11 level player, even a World Class level player. So I think once we see that, Bachara can easily be like 2 or 3. Alright, next is Nagi, and Nagi is only this low because he hasn't tapped into his potential, bro. I feel like I'm saying that for everybody, but like everybody after like everybody in like the top 5 closest to New Gen 11 level that I've said so far, everybody at that level is like they have the potential to be New Gen 11, easy peasy, and kind of everybody does really if you think about it, but you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, we've seen how Nagi can get crazy when he gets, you feel me, when he starts going dumb. But there is kind of a drawback to Nagi where, as of right now at least, he needs to have at least one amazing player supporting him. He can't have a mediocre supporting cast. He can't have a really good all-around supporting cast like I said with Chigiri. He has to have like one good amazing supporting cast or supporting player, and everyone else around him can be trash. It's just about those two really. But if he has that one, he can go like insane. But he is starting to do some things on his own now, but I don't think he can really handle it like a New Gen 11 level player can. That 5-star revolver had me feeling some type of way though, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, that alone kind of, you feel me? You feel me? Yes, I put Shido this high when he hasn't played a single Neo Egoist League match, and it's because you and me both know how incredible Shido's pure striking ability is. We all know. He's the best scorer in Blue Lock, easy, when it comes to just pure scoring. He is number one. There is like there is some debate, but there's very little debate about that. I definitely believe that Shido could put up a very good fight against, or at least the New Gen 11 players we've seen so far, as he is right now. The only thing is that we haven't seen him do it or make an attempt to do it, so we just haven't seen enough of him yet. Everyone above him has made that attempt. They've put up their fight and they've either succeeded or gotten close. Alright, next is Itoshi Ren, and I know, he's low. I know. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I understand. Ren is the best player in Blue Lock to come from the Blue Lock training facility. And we did see him match up with his brother Itoshi Sai in the U20 match. And yes, it can be argued that Sai wasn't giving his all. That can easily be argued. I don't think he was giving it his all. It's his brother. You know, clearly Sai was trying to draw something out of him. But like, bro, he did put up a fight against Itoshi Sai. Like he did. That's a fact. Whether he was trying his best or not, he put up a fight against him. That is a fact. So that's why he's here at number 3. It's just that the GOATs above him did it a little bit better. Alright, number 2 is Isagi's son, Baro Shoei. Now, Baro is growing on me a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I've been dissing him a lot in the past, calling him Isagi's pet. I've made some very disrespectful visuals about Baro, but like, bro, he's growing on me. I like him. He is here because in the Ubers versus Bastard Munchin match, he got to the goal with Kaiser on the opposite team. Kaiser has, he doesn't have metavision, but he predicts the field. Kaiser predicts the field. Yeah, he had to deal with Lorenzo, yada, blah, blah, blah. Baro got to the position he wanted to be in with Kaiser controlling the field, or attempting to control the field, which is why he is number 2. This shows that his unpredictability on the field can stack up against New Gen 11 type of, you feel me, on that level. It can play on that level is all I'm trying to say. And it's proven that it can play on that level, and it can go like on that level and succeed on that level, which is why he's number 2. But we all know the GOAT, Himsagi, had to be number 1 because he clowned Kaiser. He bitched Kaiser. He successfully, and he had the most clear display of defeating, like greatly squarely defeating a New Gen 11 player and topping them, beating them, because Himsagi is my GOAT. We all know what happened. It was a straight up battle over control for the field, and Isagi won that shit. He's lost in the past. He lost to Kaiser like on more than one occasion, but it don't matter because he fucking won that shit fair and square. Like he beat, you don't understand. He beat Kaiser. He basically beat him in a 1v1. Think of it like that. He beat him in a 1v1. You feel me? It doesn't matter if he did it 1 time, 100 times. He beat him in a 1v1, which means he is canonically the closest in Blue Lock as of right now. Chapter 213. Nothing happened last chapter. As of right now, he is canonically the closest to New Gen 11 level. Canonically, like he just is. Now I am most certainly expecting a lot of people to not agree with that, or maybe not number 1. Like I can take some argument. You know, maybe you can have someone else as number 1, but like if you don't have Isagi number 1, like who do you have at number 1? I'm curious. Maybe you could have Ren number 1. Maybe you don't need the proof. Maybe you just think his ability is that high based on other feats besides like actually beating New Gen 11. Maybe actually beating New Gen 11 doesn't matter to you. Maybe it's all in your head. It's about what you think. It's about what you want. You bitch ass. Anyways, that wraps it up. Please just let me know how you feel about this. Let me know what you think, because obviously no one, or a lot of people aren't gonna agree with this. Obviously everyone has their own opinions. You feel me? Everyone has their own opinions. Let me know your opinion. I'm curious. Tell me what I did wrong. What can I do better? What can I do better to please you, master? What can I do better?